We're out in Adelanto, California today. Had a protest for the young man who lost his life at the hands of the police, Daryl Allen Jr., better known as Slip. And we're talking to some people here at the protest. And I wanted to know, first, can you tell me what your name?
My name is Lisa Simpson, the mother of Richard Risher that was killed by LAPD in the Nicholson Gardens July 25th, 2016.
And what were the circumstances of that?
He ran. They shot 70 shots at my son for running.
Shot 70 shots?
He was 18 years old.
Was he armed?
Nope.
They
said he was.
They said he was armed?
Yeah, that's their favorite line.
Yeah.
They armed.
We know that there.
Yeah.
How long we brought you to the rally today? Is that because of your son, the thing that justice done to him?
Well, it's because I'm fighting for our sons and daughters of all denominations because they deserve a future against these rogue cop police that this system put on the streets to attack us like we're animals.
Mm-hmm. And this is a common occurrence now in America. So what would you say to anybody to try to change that?
But I would say to anybody that's trying to change it, we need to fight. We need to stop going up to the state because that's the system's daddy, and he's never going to discipline his kids the way we want them disciplined. We got to take this situation to the Congress. We need some people to talk to us. We don't want to be put in no rooms. We want y'all to stand on that platform, and y'all need to hear us because all these legislators, all they talk about is how the schools is overcrowded. When they finish killing us out here on these streets, it's going to be 2 students per classroom.
Okay, so you said we got to stand up. And I heard you earlier, you was talking about a measure. Can you tell us a little about the measure you was talking about there?
About AB 392?
Yeah.
I can tell you a lot about that bill. They passed the bill in June for AB 392. A lot of people don't know what this bill really entails. A lot of people let them put a clause, which is necessary, which is an eclectic clause that gives the Constitution back its power. So now every time they killing us on the streets, they don't have to say they fear for their life anymore. They can say it's necessary because that's the clause that they put on that bill 392 to be passed. 48 hours after they passed that bill, they killed that young man on Rosecrans and shot him 36 times. Guess what, y'all? Because it was necessary. Y'all better wake up. They give you these little bitty words that you don't think mean nothing, but they have a big meaning to it. Because you're not in the system, you can't speak their language. So they know what to do to us. They know who to send to us to shut us down. They ain't coming out here. This is a peaceful protest. What's so peaceful about it? When they killed this young man 2 weeks ago, was they peaceful when they killed him? No, they wasn't. They talk about transparency. Was they transparent when they killed that man? They talk about, what's their favorite word? Reform. How you gonna reform something when it ain't never been no disciplinary action? Reform mean to make greater. So you gonna make these killers greater killers? Come on, people, y'all better wake up. It's a genocide on our ass, and y'all don't see it because y'all do paid protests. Everybody wanna be nice and friendly to the police. I'm not gonna be nice and friendly to the police. What I'm teaching these youths, stay away from the police. They ain't gotta respect them because they ain't gonna respect you. They talk about de-escalation. When they escalate every situation they come about, that boy should still be here today. They don't have no questions for this family to tell them why their child ain't here no more, because they don't care. It wasn't their kid. You had the mayor up here talking about they having meetings. You having a meeting and we dying out here on the streets? Fuck a meeting, do something about it. I challenge them to do something about it. They not, because we ain't nothing to them. We're nothing to them. When they killed my son, it's been 3 years and I'm still fighting the demon. 3 years later. 3 years later. And then they tell you as a family, oh, it's gonna get better. It ain't gonna never get better. Because you gotta wake up every day and think about your son, birthdays, holidays, all that. It's never gonna get better. And then after they kill your kid, it ain't even about the death of your kid no more. They turn the case on you as a parent. Now, what kind of system do we live in?
Definitely a system that's been broken. But also what we have to do now, we have to hear the voice of the community like this young lady right here, and we want to hear the voice of the community. So we're going to, at Urban Star TV, we're going to give the community a chance to speak, for your voice will be heard. And that way, by getting your voice out there, people can pay attention. So we have to use these social media ways here.
Sure.
So I appreciate you and everything.
Sure.
Sorry for your loss.
And the name of my organization is the Richard Rish Foundation. We got a lot of things going on. I'm taking my passion, my pain, and turning it to my passion, because when my son died, it was hard for me to bury my son. So my foundation, what are we doing in my foundation? We burying kids from all over the world, loved ones that's been impacted by the police killing their loved ones. We gonna take care of your burial for you to take that strain up off you. Because no mother or father or loved one should have to bear the burden of burying their loved one when they killed by these rogue cops all over 52 states.
That's right. That's right. Thank you very much for coming out.